Okay, welcome in everybody. I have a microphone, but it's not working, so for anyone joining, just know if you go to watch us on Twitch, well, watch me on Twitch, you're not really going to be able to hear me, so you can come on, stay on YouTube. Okay, welcome in everybody. So, if you don't know, we are live on Twitch as well. Oh wait, actually, I'm going to copy and paste the Twitch link into the YouTube chat once I figure out how to do that. Because we are gaming right now on Twitch, and I'm going live on here. I wish this volume worked. Okay, well, let's get started. So I'm going to be editing this audio into my video for my gaming channel. So welcome in everybody, and this is where we're going to start the Twitch stream video that's going to be on YouTube on Forest Fox Gaming. So what are we talking about today? This entire channel is going to be about how you are always manifesting no matter what, but what do you actually want to manifest into your life? So everything you think comes into your life, because that is how your subconscious works. When they say the great I am in God, they are referring to the words I am. Whatever you declare you are, you will be. You can watch celebrities talk about this, people that have made millions of dollars. It is quantum theory. It is science. It's been proven. It's been tested. We're not here to talk about how it works. We're not here to talk about why it works. And we're not even here to talk about if it works. We're talking about how to use it to your advantage to benefit your life and the life of those around you. So, thank you for joining us here. If you like what you're hearing or seeing, because we're going to be gaming as well, Elden Ring and fun games like that, because we're all about nature here. And we're all about having fun because life is supposed to be having fun. And the more you raise your vibration, the better things work out for you. And that's fact. And sorry if that doesn't sound right to some people, but you can actually test it for yourself. And yeah, it sucks that crappy things happen to people, but it is a proven theory that a lot of the things we stress about, we kind of create it by stressing about it even more. So what's the harm in testing it out, trying to change your thoughts, being a little more positive, and having fun? What's the harm in that? How does it harm anybody to think better thoughts? And you're only going to help yourself feel better, and the more you feel better, the better opportunities come into your life. So if you don't know anything about that, you can go learn about that, Abraham Hicks, and stuff like that. But we're going to be talking about how to create. So I already did an intro video on the home that I'm building here. So I'm not going to go too much into that. That video would be posted by now when this is posted, so you can go check out that intro video on YouTube. Yeah, and how this is like my dream home in real life. So let's talk about, I will give a quick recap. If you haven't checked out that other video, recap is that I basically was playing on here last year, and I was not in a good situation, like living wise. Like I didn't want to be where I was, and I wanted my own place. And so I was, playing one night, and I was getting cozy, and I was like, this is fun. I'm gonna like 3D render my future apartment because I, want my own place. So I was working on it, and I was like, well, what do I want? And at this time, I knew like what manifestation was. I knew that it was like, again, it's not something you choose, it's who you are. Like you're manifesting just by thinking thoughts. And so I was like, I'm going to basically decide that, this is going to be my apartment. So I thought to myself, I want to create the apartment that I want to see in reality. And so I knew that subconsciously. You kind of got to believe it to see it, because once you start to believe it, then, you can really immerse yourself into, if you don't know what SATs are, that's like fully saturating your mind. So you can learn about this, Neville Goddard, and Bob Proctor, and Joe Dispenza. I think Joe Dispenza and Neville Goddard are the best for it. But basically, that's what I was doing. I was like fully imagining that this was my apartment, having fun creating. I built a little garden, I made it exactly as I wanted it to be. And without going into the full detail of what I did, I basically played it for like a couple weeks, and I was just having so much fun living in it, pretending it was mine. I would like kind of escape there after work and be like, okay, I have an apartment, like I don't have to worry too much about it, it's mine, right? So I did that, and then all of a sudden, I found online an apartment that was like 10 minutes from where I was staying, and it was like exactly what I wanted. And I was like, okay, great, this is the apartment that I was asking for. And so then, come to find out, it was available for the price I needed, and yeah, I needed a down payment, but I didn't have the money for a down payment. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it. So I ended up calling the apartment complex, and the lady, which I was like kind of surprised by, because she didn't know if I was like pre-approved or what, or even qualified. She was just really, really, really nice. And she was like, yeah, oh yeah, we have plenty available. Well, I had been efforting, calling around different apartment complexes, and I couldn't find one that, suited me, like as far as price, cleanliness, safety, driving distance, close to where my family lived, all this. And every time I found a place, I was just like desperate. I was like, I don't care if it's good or bad, I'm gonna call. And I just kept calling, and no one would answer, or they would answer and they were like, no, you have to be a college student, or no, you have to make this amount of income, all this. So she's really nice, and she's like, yeah, we'd love to set up like an appointment. And so I was like, okay, great, let's set up an appointment. And she, like, obviously they're supposed to ask, like, if you qualify, like, if you have a job, all this. She didn't ask any of that. So we go, we find the apartment, and we're like talking to the people, seeing if we're even qualified. And they said we had to have this amount and, this many incomes and all that. I didn't have what they said, like 3 incomes. I had one job, and at the time I was door dashing, and I was not making that much money, but I wanted a place. And so not only was I qualified, and they told us we would need like $1,500 down, which I didn't know where I was going to come up with the money. They ended up qualifying us for $50 down, and they're like, yeah, you're not going to get your deposit back, but as long as you keep the place nice, it's $50 down. And so I was like, okay. Well, when we got into the apartment was like exactly what I had visualized, exactly what I had asked for in the game, in Minecraft. It was like to the T what I had imagined. And so that's whenever I realized, oh, this is like an actual like thing. Like this is actually gonna work for me. And so I didn't see this method anywhere, and methods aren't really what you need. What you need is belief. What you need is conviction. You need to act like it's done in every moment, and not worry. But this definitely helped me to see it. And so I don't know if you know Lauren Scovel Shin, but she is a famous book author that talks about these things. So you can go find her out online, and just if you're curious to learn more. But there is a woman that was called the Contest Queen. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she was known for winning all these contests. And so she learned about this theory. I forgot what it was called, but it's basically like the law of assumption. You just assume something and it happens. And so she, was with her family, and they decided they were going to start entering contests and winning contests. And so she basically started entering all these contests and believing that she was going to win. And she actually lost, her first couple ones. She had never done it before, but she lost. And I assume she just kept visualizing, because she ended up winning every contest she ever entered. And the exciting part about all of this is when she entered a contest to win a home, like it was like in the 1950s, like they were promoting these homes, or maybe it was the 60s. They were promoting these homes that were like going to be the new model that everyone was going to want. And so she wanted this home, and it was like I don't know, like probably like $100,000 home. And it was like this beautiful home, and she wanted it. So she assumed that she won it. She just assumed. She didn't do anything but assume. I was like, what's that noise? And so she assumed that she won the home and that it was hers. Well, how do you think she did it? Do you think she just assumed it and then went about hoping she would win? No. What she did is she started drawing out this home that she wanted. And she started like basically 3D rendering, basically modeling like how the home was going to be. And she mapped it all out. She knew exactly where she was going to put her furniture. She knew what it looked like inside and out. She knew it was hers. She didn't pretend it was hers. She didn't act like it was hers. She didn't hope. She knew that it was hers. So she knew that it was hers, and she modeled it out. She knew the land. She looked online. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, I get distracted. It's 1960s. There was no online. you can look up the story, like you can see the facts. Okay, so basically she modeled her home exactly as she wanted it to be. Well, she found land, you know, she did the research. I don't know what she did, but she found land that she wanted. She knew exactly where she wanted it to be because this was a home that you could like drive to where you want it. It was like a model home, like a huge nice home. Like you can look up the story and see how nice it was. And she knew it was hers. She knew. She knew that when she prayed, like this is what it means to be convicted. She knew that when she prayed for it, she got it. So she asked for it. And what ended up happening was she ended up basically um, she ended up winning the home, of course, because she mapped it out, she modeled it, she knew what it looked like. So with that story, with that motivation, let's get to work, okay? This is like going to be my future place where I want to live. I want to have like camping tents in my backyard. But also, like, this is like a two-way creation because this is my dream home, but then also I want to live in a van, like, in the next, 2 months. So let's create that today. That's what we're going to create. So, like, this would be the little, like, camping area that I would hope to, like, attract a place like this that I could stay for a few months because I want to be in nature. That's, like, the main thing. Like, I want to be able to walk out and just, like, cook my meal outside. So that's what we're going to kind of like work with here. A place that we can basically do. So my van is a 20, I have a 2019, where's Campfire? Did they remove Campfire? I thought you used to be able to put a campfire on here. Ooh, they have a fireplace. Huh. 2019 Ford Transit, 350. 2019 350 Ford Transit cargo van. I used to get it confused because I know there's like a Connect. It's like a Ford Transit. I'm gonna do that for now. I'm trying to make like a bonfire. Don't. Okay. So basically, I love that I could just like fly around here. So Ford Transit, and yeah, it's gonna be all insulated and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm excited for that. But we're gonna map out what it looks like. Where should I put this fireplace? Should I just like take out the bookshelf here and put it here? Wait, what? I can put a fireplace. Oh, okay. Does that look tacky or does that look cool? A fireplace on the bookshelf? I like that. That's like actually pretty dope. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I have absolutely zero idea. But I'm assuming I probably want to put it over here. And it's pretty big. So, I'm gonna do like a little waterfall over here. I don't like how this dirt looks. I like have OCD because I can't do one project if like something looks really weird over here. I don't know if this is even gonna look any better. But yeah. God, I'm hearing it twice. I can like hear myself clicking on Twitch. Okay, so yeah, so basically I don't know what is going on over here. I love how there's a burial urn. I love how there's a bus stop, but there's not a campfire. Like, what? A stuffed bunny. Oh my god. So cute. Where the hell? Okay, I thought it was called shrub. How do you get, like, oak leaves? Oh, they're just leaves. I'm sorry, I have not been on here in a hot minute. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna get better as time goes on. Okay. Hehe. Have to put this stuff in somewhere. Oh my god, I can put it on the bed. Oh, I can only put it on the pillow. Oh my god, how cute. Are there more stuff? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. A stuffed elephant. You know we gotta go with the bear. We gotta do the bear and the bunny. So I can't put two on the bed? Oh my god, guys. That is the cutest thing ever. Okay, I think I should put the bear on the bed. And then the bunny. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, great. That's so cute. That's adorable. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Why do I just have like a piece missing? Okay, so now I've got that. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get started. So, you zoom over here. Okay, so this is where we're gonna build the van. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, I always get sad clearing out the flowers in these games. It's like, I don't want to leave them. Okay, so I'm excited because this is like a YouTube video when you're watching it, but by the time you are watching this, I will have gotten a webcam for Twitch. So, like, I'm gonna put Twitch in the bio, you know, it's in my description here. But, like, go check me out there because I'm gonna have a webcam and I'm not gonna be live streaming here on YouTube because, I mean, even if when I hit 50 subscribers, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be on Twitch live streaming because I do already go live on YouTube for my music channel. So you can check me out there on the Forest Fox music. Okay, so I don't like that there's just like a dirt mountain over here. Okay, cool. Okay, so, okay, what are we gonna do to build the van? I'm gonna put on some music. Okay, I'm hoping I don't have to take out the sound from this. I mean, it says copyright free. Oh, for Twitch streamers. This is awesome. Okay, great. So I won't have to take out the sound. Okay, so I'm excited for that. I'm gonna move this up. I'm getting kind of like uncomfortable sitting like this. There, that's better. Okay, yeah. Okay, we've got our lo-fi. We're gonna get locked in. So when you create in a fun environment like this, even if you're just playing a cozy game for fun, you allow your reality to work itself out. You allow God to do the work you don't really have to do anything, you know? You are just supposed to basically ask and receive. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, basically ask and receive. So it's just exciting. Okay, so the exterior of my Ford Transit is black. Wow, look at all this. PC block is, oh, this is literally a PC. That is so cool. I'm gonna have a, you know, my PC in the van. Wow, that's so cool. So yeah, what is this? Garden swing. Ooh. Ooh. And of course you need that gaming chair. I mean, come on. Okay, so let's see what the best black is for the van because it's metal. So what's gonna look most? Okay, so either the shulker box or the concrete. What looks more like metal? Ooh. Okay, I really like this concrete block, but like, why can't I hear it? How do I get... Okay, let's get the... Okay. I don't know. What looks more like the... Oh! Interesting. Sorry guys, I do not know what this is. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so we're gonna need... First of all, I need some freaking lighting over here. We're gonna fill this all with mushrooms. Okay, yeah, so awesome. Cool, cool, cool. How exciting this is. Okay, so basically, we're gonna do... That is huge. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I don't know. Okay, we need tires. I'm gonna make it big so I have some room to play around in. I don't think it's gonna be that big. I mean, I know it's not that big in real life. But yeah, we're gonna do something like that. And we're gonna make the wheels. Okay, so like this is gonna be the front. It is actually really big in real life. Like I'm 4'11", and it's pretty big to like see it in front of you. That does not look right. Huh. Okay, so like this is... Doesn't look right. Okay, I can't see. I'm just gonna put a candle here. Okay, so oh shit. We're just gonna do the exterior. I think it's like that. I'd say it's probably like that wide. It is longer though. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for lighting. Okay, so in real life, the lighting I'm gonna do... That is not enough space. We're gonna make it bigger. Just a little bit. It's like a video game, so, you know, there's a difference. Obviously, it's not this big in real life. I mean, you can look up the Ford Transit and see how big it is. Okay, let's look for our lighting. Ooh, okay, so this is so cool. This is a daylight sensor, and literally in real life, that's what I'm gonna have. Whoa, okay, I wonder if there's a green chair. I love green if you can't tell. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all the different office chair colors. Okay, orange, black, lime, blue, light blue. Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Is the office chair gonna be the first thing in this? Why not? Okay, it's pretty, I mean, it's a high roof, so. So it probably looks like that. So yeah, I'm just like so excited. I mean, basically guys, you can have anything you want. As long as you know in your heart that it is yours already. And all you gotta do is know that and then act from that. You don't just think about it, you act on it. So whatever downloaded inspiration you get, that's your higher self leading you exactly where you want to be. It's leading you right to that thing you asked for, you prayed for. Because think about this, okay? If God knows everything, and if God built the planet in 7 days, if you believe that, and no, I'm not religious, but if you believe that, you know, God is all knowing, God is all powerful, the universe is all knowing, then you know that whatever you want, don't you think that God and the universe knows how you're going to get it? And if God said, ask and you shall receive, then why would you not receive? That's what I don't understand. How would you not receive? So we're going to do this. It's going to be like solar panel. I actually found the solar panels that I want online. So we're going to do that and set that up. Yeah, so basically it would literally look like that. That is so cool. Wow, and it's even too. That's so cool. Okay, so yeah, basically like that. And then the front, I guess we're gonna have it parked into a tree because even though this is a video game, I hate breaking down trees in the game. It makes me so sad. So we're gonna leave it as is, but we are going to put in our little windshield. Of course, this is gonna be like the front driver's side. So it's gonna be like this. Okay. So let's see. Oh shit, we've got an ad. Oh, I should have set it on peaceful. I hate when I'm like just trying to build and there's like a spider in the background. Okay, so of course, you know, you need your dashboard. And then you've got your seats. This really doesn't give me much room. seats are gonna be like that, and then of course I want like a cushion. I wanted like a brown cushion. I'm gonna do green. I mean, like I want it to be exactly like real life. So maybe I'll have pillows up there, but what I saw was like, let's see if they have like leather, because I saw these brown leather seats I want to do in the van. It's funny because like people create content and they're like, oh, let's see if this blows up. But it's like, first of all, if you're one person and there's like 7 billion people, and I believe that like thoughts are like we all like are on the same wavelength, so you can pick up on people's thoughts. If you had the idea to do it, then someone probably wants to see it because, you know, we're all one. I don't know if you've ever heard, like, you know, build it and they will come. Just do the content you want to do. So I'm hoping to find other like-minded people that want video games and manifestation in one. But I don't know if you've ever heard of the interview or seen the interview with Prince. And there was a popular song that he wrote. I don't know if it was like Purple Rain or what, but he was like saying how he had to create it in that moment because if not, Michael Jackson would have created the song. And they're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, there's like an energy of thoughts where, you know, musicians can tap into ideas that other musicians have. And Prince said that. And everybody loves Prince, and they didn't call him crazy. So that's what I want to say, like, we think, like, it's crazy to think these things. Like, wavelengths aren't a thing. I mean, wavelengths. Like, they don't actually have any power over our mind, but then we use a microwave, and we know that it's radiation, and we use a phone, and how does a phone work? Through satellite. And we don't question it, and we don't ask how it works, right? We just know that it does. But yet, you're like, your mind is energy. Your mind, you know, is powered through frequency. Think good thoughts. And people are like, you're crazy. Okay, then how do you think a text gets sent? Like, wavelengths are a thing. Energy is a thing. How do you think, why do you think dogs, like, bite certain people and then leave other people alone? Like, it's their energy. Like, they can feel something ain't right. And if animals can feel energy, then we're obviously not tapping into it, because why can't we? Why don't we know what's going on? So, just something to think about, and you can do all this research on this stuff. If you're here, hopefully you like know what I'm talking about, and you're like, or you're learning about it. But, you know, before you judge, just like actually try to, you know, think about it or do some research first. So I want to have tinted windows. So I'm going to do this dark stain. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. That like actually looks like... Oh yeah. Yeah. It like actually looks like a windshield. Okay, so we've got that. I think I'm gonna have to do it from the outside. And I am gonna have like a window here. But it's gonna be like a slide window. I saw these people put a slide window in their van, and they just ordered it online, and it really wasn't that much money. And I'm gonna have like a door. It has a door on one side where it like opens up. It's like a sliding door. And in the back is like a door, obviously. So for the back wall, oh, how should I put the wheels? I don't think it's even because this looks weird. The wheels look weird. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Yes, okay. So, I don't know. I got this swing. Again with the OCD. I gotta like put this somewhere. What does it look like? Wait, that's a swing? How is that a swing? Wait, what? It's a shelf. Garden swing. Interesting. Okay, I feel like that should be near the house. I don't know what this is. Put that there, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's do like a back window. So I don't know if you guys have seen the Ford Transit, but in the back, wow, that is so wonky. No, that does not make sense. It's like tinted windows in the back. Still doesn't look great. Should that be further over? Okay, so sorry, I was responding to some people in Twitch. Yeah, so this would be the back window, and it basically looks like that. It is a door, but like there's not gonna be. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, what? That's sort of how it looks, because I was literally like, there's not gonna be a door that's glass. But that's basically what this is. Okay, wait, what is this? Door right, door left, door right. Okay, let's see which is more Wow, that's like basically, I think. Wait, versus what? This? You know. I mean, I'm not saying it's exactly, but you know, we're literally like in here. Ooh, that's so funny. A cookie plate? That's awesome. Okay, so let's do this. Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the door. Oh, I freaking love it. Can I make it go further up? I'll leave it like that. Okay, so yeah. Now, in the back, uh, of course you need the bumper. I mean, come on. What is a car without a bumper? Are there not black stairs? No. Okay, well, I guess this is what we got. Don't you hate that you can't just, like, place it on the right way? Like, why do I have to do that? I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be the freaking bumper. And then, of course, the license plate. I mean, come on. Now, I was just thinking about this the other day. On my license plate, I want it to say 1111. So we're actually gonna do that. I did want it to say 777. The door's open. We're gonna have a bug screen. Actually, I think I want it to say 777. Okay, that just looks like question marks. Okay, so that's gonna be our license plate. Okay, okay. And I want a ceiling fan right above the PC so I don't sweat. No, I'm just kidding. I should probably put it like near the bed. What's in the way? That's weird. Okay, so we got our little fan and the PC. Okay, we're gonna need some lighting in here. How am I gonna do lighting? I don't want a lamp. I mean, I do want a lamp, but not that one. Ooh. Industrial. Ooh, yeah. No, these are cool. Okay, that's cool. Ooh. Wait, does this hang from the ceiling? Oh my god, it does. Oh, that's... Whoa. Oh. Wait, that's weird. Why can't I hang this? I'm guessing it's the material. Wait, why can't I hang this in here? Because that's like kind of the lighting I need. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's cool. I'm definitely gonna do a lava lamp. Can you guess what color? Why does he have every color but brown? Like, they don't think I want to do a brown lamp? I actually don't want green. Surprise. Okay, that's a candle. Wait, you're telling me it's just the lamp? I don't get actual lighting? Okay, first of all, pretty sure there's like a window on this side. So if there's a window, then we're gonna do brown. I think I'm gonna do a brown window right here. Okay, so now that we've got the window, we're gonna work on the desk. A metal detector. Oh my god, a tutorial plushie. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna make our own little light. Yellow makes sense, right? Yellow stain. Okay, let's see how this works. I feel like I'm drawing a car like when I was in school. Like this doesn't look the best. But like when you're doing this, it's all about the feeling. You want to feel like it's realistic. And like that's the best I could do. Actually, that's not true. I could go further in. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, so let's do... So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go get a webcam. Okay, how exciting. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, so can we do... Okay, so here's the cool thing. Like, so with it... So there's gonna be like a wall. And I was gonna do like green curtains, and then I realized the other day that there's like a wall. So I'm wondering how I could represent that, because it's like really thin. It's not just like a straight up. I want to be able to walk into it. Okay, so this is all gonna move up. Shit, we're gonna have to do it. Okay, so... Oh wait, we're gonna have a bed here. Okay, so this is gonna be the floor. Maybe I should put that further up. It's like really hard to see. So let's get a torch. Okay, so let's do... Dude, you cannot flip and see in here. Like the darkest room ever. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do this. This is gonna have to be the ceiling. Okay, what happened to glowstone? It's gonna look so ugly. It's not even that bright. Okay, so can I like activate this? Can I activate it with like... No, you can't. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the whole ceiling. And I'm gonna pretend that it's the solar. You know, like whenever you're a kid and you're like, oh, just pretend, just pretend. Well, I would like say that to everyone. And then as I got older and I would like babysit, or if I was like around kids and they're like, just pretend. I was so good at that. Even as a teenager, I was like, yeah, this is totally what you say it is. Yeah, these wood chips are definitely a delicious salad. And like, that's like the whole point, is like to have fun. And actually, the more you pretend, the better your imagination gets. That's why I'm like really, really, really good at visualizing. So when I'm like out working, when I used to do DoorDash, I would like imagine how much I wanted to get, and then I wouldn't get that amount right away, no. I would get like a smaller amount, but I would like pretend. Oh wait, is this glowing from the glowstone? Oh, but that's glowing, right? Because like that's on and oh wow, I think it's glowing. Anyway, it looks a lot brighter in here. That's cool, I like that. But I kind of want it to be whatever, it's fine. I mean, I don't really want that though. So this is sort of like a working theory because I've only ever used it for that. But I have been growing potatoes in real life, and every time I've grown potatoes, they've thrived. Like, I just barely plant with any expectation. I just stick them in the dirt, fertilizer, and I've grown potatoes, and I've grown so many vines. And then I dug into the soil, and there were these beautiful potatoes. So, yes, it's a working theory, but also it has worked before for other things. So, that's why I'm pretty confident in this. And heck, it's fun. Like, I'm gonna do a whole, like, garden update on here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, like, here. Okay, so the door's open. But now we need to do... I thought we had black concrete. Okay, I feel like everything's a little claustrophobic. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay, that doesn't make sense. It should be able to fit. I mean, I don't want to be sleeping with the ceiling fan right over my head. I feel like I don't have enough room. I'm gonna have to like redo everything that I did. But basically, I'm gonna redo the roof. Oh, goddamn. That means I gotta get those sensors. There's Christmas presents and a gingerbread house. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Shit. Okay. I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff. Whatever. I'll just have to redo that. Okay. Project, redo roof. Because, like, in real life, I'm gonna have so much space, I think. No, I am. That's why I gotta sell all my stuff. Like, this is gonna be like a whole minimalist lifestyle. But it'll be worth it. It's all about traveling and going to see the Grand Canyon and New Mexico. Like, I just want to have tacos in New Mexico and watch Breaking Bad. I'm so excited. Okay, I don't know. I need that, actually. Wait, no, because we need to make it taller. Okay, so... yeah, let's make this taller. Okay, is this actually taller? I think that's taller. No. So we want this to go up. Bro, I can't see shit. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what am I actually doing? Oh my god. And because it's gonna be all glowstone. I don't even know what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna make like the whole ceiling. Ah, so you can turn it off and on. Oh, what? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. Of course, we want it to look normal. So we're gonna do this. What even is normal? Reality is malleable, you're living in the matrix, and nothing is fixed. You call the shots. You're the creator of your life. I'm just kidding. You're the co-creator. Okay, I'm gonna put headlights right here. Not that you even asked. But that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, well, I want to do headlights, but I think I should do it there. Okay, now we need the glass. Oh. Okay. Torch. Never lose your main block. You always got that building block that you're building with, and you don't want to drop it. And somehow I always seem to drop it, so not this time. Alright, there we go. Headlight, boom. Headlight, boom. Yeah, now we got them headlights. We got that license plate. This is like, how am I gonna get up there? In real life, I will be able to easily get up there, so I'm gonna have to like make it work so that it's as realistic as possible. I don't know. That's where the insulation will be. So yeah, basically like that. And then let me in. Boom, beam, bomb. The sad thing is I'm not gonna be able to like get in that way. Like just from the woods, because there's gonna be like a bed there and I don't want to get my nasty paws all over it. Okay, I want to do a window. I think in real life it's gonna be like just regular glass, so I'm gonna do that. I mean, like, I do want brown, but I feel like it's not gonna bring in as much lighting, and I want that lighting. So we're gonna do regular glass. This is frustrating because I cannot see. It's so flippin' dark. And I don't even know. I think the torches in Minecraft used to be a lot brighter than this. Alright, so we've got that. I love how, like, in my mind I'm like, damn, this is taking long. But in real life, I'm gonna be building this out for, like, more than a few weeks. And I know that it'll be easy and fun. But it might be time consuming. Okay, so here's the seats. Okay, why is that not even? Oh, it's like the roof. Yeah, like I want the front window, like that would be nice if the front window was like tinted. But like I want the sides to be clear. Okay, great. That's so cool. Yes, so I'm like in my van. Okay, what could I do for like the dashboard? I want I feel like I should just do like a sun. That's freaking cool as shit. I can't wait to use that. I'm like guessing this should be the dashboard. That's all I can think of. I'd be sitting here. No steering wheel. Cheese wheel. Oh my god, that's awesome. Ooh, could I use this? What does this look like? Oh my god, I think I could use this. Yeah, that's hilarious. I don't know, it doesn't look great. Is that gonna be the steering wheel? That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, there's the steering wheel. I love that. Okay. We're gonna put the tutorial plushie right here. Okay, we're gonna do our desk next. So I think I can just like put the wooden desk in that I have here that I'm like on in real life. Shit, I just broke my own window. Okay, so I've thought about this a lot. I'm gonna have like a huge desk. So I'm gonna have two PCs on it. It's a big ass desk. Okay, so of course we gotta have our little lamp. And then I've thought about this too. I'm gonna put the guitar. Ooh. If it'll let me, I'm gonna put the guitar. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so like, I want the guitar to be. I've thought about this. Like, how much space do I have? Because I've got two guitars. My guitar in real life is actually green. Like, come on. So let's see. I'll put the guitar there. But I need my PC. Yes. Okay. Okay, wait. Is this gonna work? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how big the windows can be. But like, I'm gonna assume that I can put a window above. I'm gonna start with one PC anyway, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's freaking awesome. That is awesome. And I wanna have like a TV here, so like when I'm laying in bed I can like just look over. I want like a TV that goes on the wall. Yeah. So I'd have like a movie TV there. How cool is that? And then I'll have this. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited. Oh my god, see? Like it feels real now. Like even more real than it felt. Like I'll go to sleep and imagine I'm in this place. Okay, so wait, what? Why is it just like a door there? Okay, so fudge. Oh my god, I just keep making it. That doesn't make sense. Shit. Alright, we got our bumper. See, the problem is I'm not gonna have. The thing is, I'm not gonna have like a. That's exactly the same. Well, I made it a little bit bigger, but not really. It's not like logistical. It's not like, you know. Just to get the feeling, the most important thing is the feeling. The feeling is the secret. So don't forget that.